Hey people, this is truly a Twilight Facebook Live. Um, I don't know if anyone's going to be with me on this one, but hopefully you watch the replay. But I'm committed to doing these every day. I know technically speaking it's the next day, but anyway, um, it's another one. So this is not the planned one because I'm going to keep this one brief. Um, I'm talking about moving forward. So yesterday I did my podcast interview, and I did a Facebook Live off the back of that about reflecting on that. So now I'm talking about moving forward because I've already mentioned it. A couple of people have asked me, what am I doing with the Facebook Lives? And I thought about it. I've discussed it in some detail with myself and mentioned it. But to put it in summary, I'm just enjoying this. I'm seeing this as a hobby. Um, a public, hobby being public speaking, they don't quite go together because there's people who have to do public speaking for a living who are fearful of it. But the way I'm seeing, I'm enjoying it. I'm adding value. I'm being of use. People are telling me that, which is making me feel good as well. So for the meantime, um, this is my hobby. This is my hobby, and I'm enjoying doing it. So kind of what's next for me. So obviously I'm doing the Facebook Lives. I've got the YouTube channel with basically all my Facebook Lives uploaded onto there, which I'm really proud of. Um, if I want to talk like an artist, that's like my body of work. And there's a wide variety of different subjects I talk about. A couple of random challenges, dancing, some funny accents and stuff like that as well. Um, but yeah, so that's what's going on. I've already mentioned in December the 10th. Hopefully, I'll be speaking at the Self Development Event of the Year in London in front of 1,200 people. As things stand, that will be my first public speaking event proper. So I'm working towards that, and there's what I need to do in order to secure my slot, which I'm busy working on. And big up all those who are giving me advice on social media and how to use that. Off the back of that, I'm looking at getting on Twitter to get to reach a wider audience, people who are looking for this kind of things I'm talking about. So that's kind of the next stage for me, which is like what I'm up at the moment, just reading through comments and posts that people have given me some fantastic advice. But a few people have talked about Twitter, so that's what I'm looking to move on to next. There's things going on at work as well, linked to my public speaking. So more on that as and when it happens. And based on my podcast yesterday, I talked about perhaps in the future doing some coaching, and people said that they see me as a coach ready, and mentoring. Mentoring is something that's very close to my heart. Using my struggles that I went through to help others, young people, young boys, um, especially. So I'm putting a not a plea, but an advert, if you like. So if you wanna see me speak at the event in London, 1,200 people, I need you to buy a ticket. The tickets start really cheap. They start from £20 early bird ticket. They go all the way up to a few £100 where you get dinner with the speakers. These are well-known speakers, both from America and from the UK. New speakers being announced frequently. I've got my event page on it about it. Is in my bio, I think, in my link. I need to sell a certain amount of tickets in order to secure my spot, in order to speak alongside these well-known people. I feel I've got something to share. It'd probably be my story, but I'm not sure in full. I need people to buy tickets in order I can sell enough to secure my slot. And the other thing I wanted to kind of put a plea for is, if anyone thinks of seeing what I've done, if anyone thinks that I can be of value in any of the organisations, mentoring, supporting others, just speaking, any podcasts as well. If anyone feels I can add value to any other podcast platforms. I really enjoyed doing the podcast yesterday. It just flowed. It was natural. Um, and yeah, and I really enjoyed it. So if there's, and it's quite easy for me to do in terms of with me managing work and my family. That one, the kids went down well, fortunately, and I was able just to talk for 40 minutes at the end, in my house. So didn't have to take off time of work, whatever. So those kind of things, podcasts are really good for me in terms of where I'm at with my work life balance. I know there's online webinars that few people have done. If anyone knows of any of these kind of opportunities, not just I'm not begging for just anything. I just want stuff that if you've seen me, you've seen what I'm doing, and you think, ah, David could do something here, or David could do something there. Um, I'm just throwing stuff out. I call it seeds of wisdom because I'm just putting things out. Whatever comes back, comes back. Like I said, this is not being monetized. Um, no public speaking training. I'm not earning any money from this at all. I'm enjoying it. I feel I can add value. So if you feel any of those things I've mentioned or any other place you feel I can add value, then please let me know. Hit me up in the comments, email me, message me, WhatsApp me. So many different that you can hit me up on. Then let me know. Let me know. So this is, yeah, in terms of moving forward, setting up the Twitter platform. That'll take me, I don't know how long. I'm aiming to do that in the near future. Promoting the event on the 10th of December. Even if I don't speak, you guys will get fantastic value. There's going to be awards ceremonies there for public speakers. I think it's going to have a real like concert feel to it as well. Hoping to speak at that event. And thirdly, if you feel I can be of value anywhere else, um, mentoring, online webinars, podcasts, then please let me know, and let's see if we can move this thing forward. One thing will stay consistent is I'll continue to do these Monday to Friday, God willing, good health and what have you, even if it is quite late at night. So as I thought, no one's joining me on this live, which is fine because, like I said, I'm just putting this thing out. What comes back comes back. It'll be up on YouTube, so that can be watched 2-3 years down the line. You're all catching up on your beauty sleep. I'm going to get to bed by 1 o'clock. Just got a few other things to do before I wrap up for the day. Get my head down, get good deep sleep for a few hours, and be up again, raring to go. So thank you all who supported me so far. I love the journey so far. I feel I've got more to add moving forwards. And if you feel I can help you in any way, shape or form, let me know. Bye for now. Bye.